All right, chat, let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer for My Adventures of Superman Season 2. Now, for those that don't know, I was a huge fan of the first season. I thought it was a wonderful, refreshing take on Superman where he's not a psychopath. He's not miserable. He's not, crashing the skyscrapers and murdering people. I was like, this is nice. I haven't seen this in a while. It really leaned into just how kind and wholesome and honest the character often is in the comics and various other adaptations, animated adaptations especially. The series was just so good. I love that it focused so much on relationships between Clark and Lois and Jimmy Olsen. It brought a new, fresh aesthetic to it too. I know some people didn't jive with the anime look. I liked the anime look. It was something different, But it still was very much. It still at its heart was Superman, and plus they were super. And this gets into my good graces very easily. They were very reverent. And they were very respectful of what came before when it came to Superman, especially the animated series. They have a number of references, the original Superman, the animated series by Bruce Timm. And I was like, for the DCAU, I was like, okay, there you go. Once you do that, I'm like, all right, you can do whatever you want. And they played around with the mythology a lot in this show, and they made it stand out. So, loved it. Loved that first season so much and their take on so many of these characters. And they have season 2. Since season 1 was so successful, they're now doing season 2. So let's go ahead and take a look. Come back to my thoughts, give your thoughts, have a nice little conversation.
Who the heck are you?
Stay away from my friends.
Lois, Jimmy, and the Man of Steel are back. Just 3 best friends living their best lives.
Let's just go with my plan.
Oh, what's your
Battling the worst supervillains in the universe.
With this many toys to play with, we can finally take out Super.
I love how Chris Parnell's Deathstroke.
Lex.
I knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew it was him!
Superman saves us from threats. Ever since that alien showed up, Metropolis has been afraid
Was that
of
Metallo?
risks and
Oh, I bet that's
destruction.
Metallo.
I will take what is rightfully mine and rebuild the Kryptonian Empire.
Run! Get out of here!
Brainiac and a Brainiac symbol on him.
Did you think it would be that easy?
My Adventures with Superman Season 2 premieres.
1 hour premiere! Oh, God.
Next day on.
Oh,
Max.
my.
Not alone.
Heroes.
Oh, it's a little baby! Oh, Supergirl. Oh, he got Supergirl coming in there. He got Kara. That is so cool. Yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm loving what I'm seeing, chat. So good. And, of course, it'll also be on HBO Max. You can watch it that way. I think it premieres on Adult Swim first, then HBO Max. But yeah, like I said, it's just more of what I want. Now we're going to be seeing, more because that's the thing that's interesting about this. Like, this is Superman who doesn't really understand. Like, he doesn't know he's Kryptonian. He knows he's an alien, but he knows, like, I came from somewhere else. But he doesn't know anything about that. Even towards the end of the season, he still doesn't really know at all, and which is a very different take. Like, he's confronted by Jor-El. He's like, I don't know who the hell you are. And he's speaking a language he doesn't understand. And so they're playing around with the mythology a lot. And they kind of built up his other rogues. And, like, especially, like, they did, like, a really inspired take on Parasite, which I thought was really cool. Made him very creepy. And, like, leading into, like, Task Force X and the Suicide Squad. And, like, have Superman go up against someone like Deathstroke. And he's not like Superman to the point where he's super powerful. Like, he's trying to figure out his powers still. You can still take him on, which I thought was really interesting. They depowered him to a degree. So I thought that was neat. But now they're going to bring in people like Metallo. They're going to bring in people like Brainiac, obviously, which they hinted at in the first season. Zod, I think. And now, like, other allies, potentially, like, Kara, his cousin, and all that. But the thing that I'm most excited about is just to see these relationships continue on, because that was the heart of the show. It's like, yes, we're playing out the mythology, we're bringing in characters like Mr. Mxyzptlk, all that, but at its heart, it was always focused on these characters' relationships, and I love the friendships, especially between, like, Clark and Jimmy and Lois, but then I loved how they were handling the romance between Clark and Lois as well. They were just so goddamn adorable. So adorable. And they had all these little cute, sexy scenes of each other I thought were so hot, and I want more of that. And as I said before, and other people have brought this up in the chat, I know Deadpool, you've brought this up before, I think this would be awesome if they were to use this as a foundation for a whole new DCAU. I would love to go back and do sequel seasons to, like, Batman the Animated Series, Superman, Justice League, etc. But if not, it's like, okay. But if they were to, like, just do, like, hey, the My Adventures universe where it's My Adventures with Superman, they do My Adventures with Batman, My Adventures with Green Lantern, My Adventures with Wonder Woman. They could do all those shows and like lean into just the relationships between these characters. I think that would be so cool and so much fun, but that's just how I feel. What about you guys? What do you think of the series, and what do you think of this trailer? Very, very curious to hear your thoughts. Let's see. Yes. The animation almost reminds you of Invincible. To me, it's like more of like an anime look, but I could kind of see it. It's got like this kind of like hard lines sometimes, especially during these action scenes. Characters look cute. Oh, they're super adorable. They do like do some cutesy anime things in it. Needs more neck snapping. Not a lot of neck snapping in this. Love that. Yeah, they got the classic voiceover guy for the trailers. Yeah. It almost feels like it's like Tom from Toonami or something. Supergirl, that's right. Super cartoon fans eating good after X-Men. Yeah, we really are. Like, I hope, like, X-Men 97 and like, Superman and, you know, Invincible, that they just kick off, like, a whole new era of just animated superhero fare, you know? I would love it. But yeah, 1 hour long. Can't wait. I really want them to introduce Batman. I mean, they have Vicky Vale. They make her kind of like a piece of shit. They make her like muckraking. No, not even a muckraking. Just this like Fox News-esque journalist. You know, is just like, I'm just here to sell my opinion. I don't really care about the truth, which I thought was really interesting. So they talk about Gotham. They bring up the Falcone crime family. So I would not be shocked if Batman does appear or Bruce Wayne appears, at the very least. But that would be really cool. I saw the first season while really high and don't remember any of it. That's a fun way to watch it, though. I think I took some edibles while watching it, too. So the strong guy, I'm guessing. Oh, yeah, it could be Blockbuster. I'm also guessing the skull guy we see is a version of Blight. Oh, that'd be crazy. Or Atomic Skull. Could be Atomic Skull. Dude, I'm excited for this second season. Looks really good. Let's see here. Helen the Burger. Say, Chris, what is your preferred origin of Supergirl? Mine is how the DCAU did it, where she is from Sister Planet. I mean, that's fine. I mean, they can play around with Supergirl's mythology. I don't really mind. In the movie they're about to do, they're doing it. They're basing it on a recent storyline by Tom Kane. That a lot of people liked. Die Hard, I'll be over the moon for the show if they hinted or teased that Lobo will show. Oh, I'm sure. I wouldn't be shocked if Lobo does show up. I think that'd be cool. Supergirl accident love. I hope not. That'd be a little incestuous. I would not want that. It's refreshing after watching Invincible. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with Superman. Like, it does get dark. It does get mature, but not to the point where, you know, people are, like, being ripped apart or something. It doesn't go that hard. But it does get dark. It's more like about the relationships and seriousness. Like, one of my favorite scenes from the first season was General Lane, who captures Superman. And he's interrogating him, and Clark is just scared. He doesn't know what's going on. He's crying, and I just love that because he's like, fuck, this is a kid. He like has that moment where it's like he's looked at Superman as this enemy, as this entity from another world, and they go into the background of that, like as to why he views that way. But then he like looks at him, he's like, holy shit, this is just a scared kid, and he kind of like has this moment of realization about what's going on. It was just handled so incredibly well. It's very refreshing, extraordinarily refreshing. But it gets dark when it wants to, but yeah, it doesn't go like as hard as Invincible, which is fine. It doesn't need to. I don't want it to, you know. Both those shows are doing two different things, and I think they do them well for the most part. Doesn't go any surprise they're bringing in Parade Moms. Parade Moms? I'm not sure what is that? There's Sycamore. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Fox News. Oh, Parademons. Oh, I didn't even think those are Parademons. I think those are Kryptonian. Those are Brainiac. Those are Brainiac troops. I think they establish in the first season that this Kryptonian technology is they use a lot of AI, clearly based off of Brainiac, and so that's what I think. Those are Kryptonian robots, probably controlled by Brainiac. You can tell by the symbol. He has the triangle symbol. He has the two circles, and the one circle that meets in the middle. But maybe they are parademons. Maybe I didn't look hard enough. Oh, let's see. Martha. They have his parents in it. They do have his parents in it. Nerds. Yeah, but I think the trailer looks great. Let me see if those might have been parademons. They don't hint at Darkseid at all in the first season, so maybe in the second season they do. But I'm pretty sure those were. Let's see here. Oh yeah, these guys. Yeah, these are Kryptonian robots with the Brainiac symbol. maybe there was something else later on in the trailer that maybe it was, I don't know, maybe this. It looks like a sun of some sort. It's like a sun. Oh, yeah, here's Parasite. Yeah, look at what they did with Parasite. Really cool. Really cool. It's like a combination of, like, it's body horror, but it's also, like, this, like, suit as well. It's really interesting. Man, the fucking Parasite episode where they really focused on him, just the suit, like, buckling on itself and just oh, God. It's very grotesque. Like, it gets pretty fucked up, and I love that we have Lex, too. I was like, this guy's Lex. They call him Alex throughout the first season. It's like, you're fucking Lex Luthor. I know who you are. Oh, yeah. So excited. So excited. But yeah, it looks great. Looks goddamn good. Look at Lois just being a little baddie. Look at that chat. Man, the fan base just started lusting after her. There was this one episode. There's this one. It was like it's as a matter of fact, it's the 4th episode where they introduce oh god, what's his? Because they actually combined. It's not as Parasite. It's not who you think. It's not like the original guy who becomes Parasite. Rudy. What's his name? I forget what his name is. Oh god, let me see here. Yeah, Raymond Jensen. I think he may have had like different names, but I think it's the guy. It's perfect. Oh god, what's his name? It's the guy that created the Amazo. No, it's not Mr. Pitalock. Parasite vs. Superman. Let me see what this guy is. They Dr. Ivo, that's who it is, Anthony Ivo. So they combine 2 characters basically into just one character, which is fine. So they combined Parasite with Dr. Ivo, who is known for creating the android Amazo from the comics. But in any case, in that episode, they have this one scene where Clark gets thrown out after like confronting Dr. Ivo on his company's policies, and he's just a piece of shit. And he gets thrown out, and they end up ripping like his coat. And then Lois, who sees him doing this, is like so turned on by him, and she offers she's like, I carry the sewing kit around because she's always ripping her clothes up for whatever reason, because she's just she's always trying to get the story, always trying to get the truth. And she there's this one shot where she takes off her dress and she's like wearing it's like backless, and he's like, oh, and there's this big old shot of her big old badonkadonk, and Clark just starts blushing. It's like, oh, and so then everyone just started drawing her a big old badonkadonk. But yeah, I love her design. It's really cute. They also make her, I think she's like half Korean in this, so they change her up a little bit. She's half white, half Korean. I just love her design. They gave her a little pixie cut there. But yeah, she's a little badass. A lot of blushing in the show, a lot of blushing. But yeah, she does a great job. The whole voice cast is so goddamn good. Like the voice actor for Clark and Superman is Jack Quaid. And he does a wonderful job. But yeah, there you go. Highly recommend it.